Okay guys, today I want to show you something really cool, and it's all the weapons that are coming to Path of Exile 2. Now, I don't mean what you can already see inside the game, which is that you here can see that we have the Primal, the Flail, the Axe, the Sword, the Spear, and the Daggers. I don't mean that. I mean that we can actually look at the weapons. Hey bro, over 60% of you are not subscribed, dude. Why are you like this? Just click the button. It is easy, it is free, it is fast. You get content, I get a sub. It is a win-win situation. Just click the button, my dude. This is a website that I use all the time because here you can see what affixes can roll on an item. This is the Path of Exile 2 database. Here you can see bows, and they tell you all the rolls that you can have on an item. You can even click on the roll and they tell you the range of the numbers that they can have, right? Well, this is a database, so they constantly data mine the game to see what is in there. And they already data mine the other weapons, dude, so we can take a look at them. For example, one-hand swords, we can click on them and they already show you the affixes, but this is boring. We can look at the swords, dude. There are 3 unique swords already data mined. The red big short sword that gives you 100 increased attack damage when on low life for a low life build. The blue tongue short sword that increases attack damage while not on low mana, so if you wanna have high mana. And the Dancing Dervish, which has some mechanic with the Rampage. I don't know what that is, and I don't know if this is in Path of Exile 1, so maybe some people know what Rampage is, I don't know. And you can see all the base swords. So you have the Golden Blade that gives you 2 all attributes. You have the Energy Blade that gives you 2 lightning damage. I have to imagine the short sword is like the very first sword you get at the start of the game. You have the short sword, the broadsword, the vampiric blade, the scimitar, the charged short sword, the sickle sword, the falchion, the treasure blade. Brother, these models are insane. The cutlass, this is, I feel like a pirate with this shit. The runic short sword, the messer, the commander sword, and the dark blade. These are the one-handed swords. You can already come here and see all of these, and this is awesome. They also tell you the damage range, the critical hit chance, the attacks per second, all of that. This is really, really cool. We can also see, of course, the one-hand axes. We are going to look at all of them, boys. I don't care. I am excited about this. This makes me more hyped for the future of the game because I want to try all of this. We have the dull hatchet, the hook axe, which has an implicit that gives you 1 rage on hit. So I can imagine a rage build with like dual wielding one-handed axes with a lot of rage. That will be awesome. With the Berserk aura that consumes rage and you are gaining rage and consuming rage. Awesome. The Verded axe, the extended cleaver, has no accuracy penalty from range. So this makes me think like throwing axes with these bolts, right? The bandit hatchet, the crescent axe, the carving hatchet, the sacrificial axe that gives you gain mana per enemy killed. Nice. The boarding hatchet, the fury cleaver that gives you 10% increased damage taken. So you take more damage with this. I don't know what is the benefit of this. Maybe it has a lot of damage. It had 62, but this has 65, 69, 79. It still doesn't have more damage than the other one. So I don't know. Maybe this will have some weird interaction that makes it worth it, right? The battle axe, the profane cleaver. This looks cool, dude. This looks cool. You can tell me this doesn't look cool. And the dread hatchet. This also looks really cool. Nice. And these are the one-handed. We will see the two-handed in a bit, dude. Then we have the spears. The spears are, you could say like, oh, it is easy to draw a spear or whatever, but there are some cool looking spears in here. We have 3 unique speeds that have already been data mined, like increased projectile speed, and there are some knobs that give you damage related to projectile speed, but I believe that is for bows. I don't know how it will work for spears. Increased chance to shock and increased range. Okay. Then we have the normal spears. You start with the hardwood spear. So like the first spear you have is not even a spear, it's just a pointy stick, dude. That is fucking awesome, bro. The iron head spear. The hunting spears which has chance to maim on hit. Nice. The winged spear, the war spear. This one looks really cool and has increased projectile speed when thrown. So this is like for ranked builds that throw spears. Nice. the forked spear, the barbed spear. This looks nice. This seems like a hook for fishing, you know. The broad spear uses both hand slots. Oh, this is awesome. Because all of these are one-handed weapons, right? So you maybe use them with a shield or a buckler or something like that. But the broad spear uses the two hands, right? It is a two-hander. And that is really nice because those are the builds that I like. I am a main survival hunter in WoW, dude. I like just using the spear and nothing else like a fucking hunter. And this is the Huntress, dude. So yes, this will probably be my favorite spear. And I hope there are builds that completely rely on using a spear that uses both hand slots, dude. We have the crossblade spear, the Seaglass spear. This model is really cool. The sword spear, the striking spear, which gives you base damage, is lightning, okay? And the helix spear. This looks really cool, the model, dude. It is a really cool model. I am really excited for the Hunters because I like survival hunter in WoW. And then we have the Flails. The Flails are going to be released next to the Templars. We don't know when this is happening, but Flails are for Templars. Then you have the Splintered Flail, the Chain Flail, the Holy Flail. Of course, I hope the Templar has some holy bullshit, dude. That makes it like the Holy Knight that we are missing in this type of games, dude. Iron Flail, Twin Flail, Slender Flail, Stone Flail, the Ring Flail. Look at this, brother. If they hit you with this in the face, you are fucking done, dude. What the fuck? This is overkill, dude. The Guarded Flail, the Icicle Flail, which makes it that the base damage is cold. Then we have the Tearing Flail, the Great Flail. Look at that big fucking ball, dude. And then you have the Abyssal Flail. Nice, dude. These are really nice looking. Brother, every single one that I see makes me excited to play that class. Like, I saw the hatches. Oh, I want to play the Marauder. I saw the spears. Oh, I want to play the Hunters. I see the Flails. Oh, I want to play the Templar. This game is going to be insane when it is actually... Because the game right now is already insane. And look at all the things that we are missing. It is going to be like too many builds to try out. Then we have the two-hand swords. And here we have the greatest thing that is coming to the game, dude. You are going to see it in a bit. Energy Blade adds lightning damage. Then we have the first sword, right? The Corroded Long Sword. Then you have the Iron Greatsword. Then you have the Blessed Claymore. Then the Broad Greatsword. Then the Rippled Greatsword. Then the Arc or Arced Longsword. Then you have the Stone Greatsword. That looks cool. The Obsidian Greatsword. This looks cool. This is like from our barbarian, a savage that is in the fucking desert killing people, dude. This one looks really cool. The King Greatsword, the Ancient Great Blade. This is like a bad bullshit. It also looks cool. The Flanked Great Blade, the Regalia Longsword, and this is it. This is the one, bro. The Ultra Greatsword. This is the God's Blade, dude. The Gods from Berserk Blade, dude. They are going to give us the Ultra Greatsword. This is going to be really cool, bro. And remember that if you use the Giant's Blood node on the tree, you can dual wield two-handed sword. So it means that theoretically you can dual wield these bad boys. You can dual wield these bad boys. Now, just the model, it is really cool. You can be gods in Path of Exile 2, but they also have to make it play good, right? Like the two-handed swords gameplay is cool. I don't know, the whirlwinds and the smashes and the bullshit, so that it also feels like you are playing with gods, not only looking like one, right? So the Ultra Greatsword, this has me hyped up. They are doing it. They are adding the big black Greatsword to Path of Exile 2, and that makes me hyped, brother. This is going to be released with the Duelist, by the way. The Duelist is the one that is, or they are maybe probably naming that character Gladiator too. It could be the Duelist or the Gladiator, but that character is the one that is going to have swords. It is the hybrid between dexterity and strength. It is going to start at the same point that the Mercenary starts right now. What else do we have? We have the two-handed axes, of course. We have here the Splitting Great Axe, the Light Halberd, the Executioner Great Axe, which has Calling Strike. That is cool. The Arched Great Axe. So if you are using this, you don't need to play the node that that the Witch Hunter gives, the Ascendancy for the Mercenary. So that node sucks. Well, I don't know. I don't know. Art Great Axe, Elegant Glaive, the Savage Great Axe gains life per enemy killed. Nice. The 101 gives you mana and this gives you life. The Rending Halberd, the Jagged Great Axe, chance to cause bleeding on hit. This is really cool. Queen is going to love this Great Axe, dude. The River Glaive, the Ember Great Axe, implicit base damage is fire. Nice, because we saw in the other weapons cold and lightning. Now we have the fire. Nice. The Ceremonial Halberd, the Monument Great Axe, and the Vile Great Axe. This looks vile, dude. Nice, nice. Again, all of this makes me hyped up and I want to play all this bullshit. Then we have traps, dude. And traps are 200 weapons. That is so weird, dude, that traps are 200 weapons. They should be 100 weapons, right? But I don't know. And the other thing, traps are going to be weapons. In Path of Exile 1, traps are just the skill and you equip something else. Apparently in Path of Exile 2, you will actually equip the trap, which is insane, right? So we have the clay trap, the clamping trap, and the sharkmail trap in here has another type, which is the detonation type manual. And this detonation type is proximity. I have to think that proximity is the monster stepping over it, and the detonation type manual, you trigger it. So we have the two styles in there. Then we have the Orn trap. You have the incense trap with the implicit increased cooldown recovery rate for throwing traps. So there are going to be some traps that have a cooldown, and this makes it so you spam them or you shorten the cooldown basically. The bladed trap, the dart trap, the spike trap, the coil trap, the leg trap, the medallion trap, the intricate trap, and the refined trap. All of these look fairly similar, so what will differentiate them, I don't know, basically. Maybe there is still some information that we are missing in here that will make them different, because like these two traps are the same, right? 0.8, 0.8, type proximity. What differentiates these two traps? We don't know yet. There are two more things that I am missing in here. And the claws, brother. I missed the claws in the 100 weapons. The game is going to have claws too. We don't know which to which skills or class this is related, but I speculate this is going to be related to the druid and the primal. I think that the primal stuff is going to have the claws in there. And you have the crude claw, the pig claw. They look cool, by the way. This one, the wolfbane claw, looks really cool, and it has grants 8 life per enemy hit. So you have instant life leash in there, right? Forked claw, plated claw, edged claw, chance to blind enemies on hit, okay. The arched claw, the hook claw, it looks really cool. The razor glass claw, the shark tooth claw, that looks cool too. The armor claw, the piercing claw, and the talon claw. This one looks, oh my goodness, bro. Oh my goodness, bro. I have to think you are going to dual wield claws, right? You are going to dual wield those bad boys. And then we have the daggers for the shadow, which is the intelligence with dexterity. It starts at the same point that monks start right now. We have a unique dagger that you can get in the game right now, but you can't use it. You do no physical damage and you freeze enemies that are on full life. Okay, that seems like a really good effect, but at the same time it has a really big drawback, right? Then you have the daggers, the ethereal blade, the glass shank, the crown knife, this looks cool, the simple dagger, the skinning knife, the moon dagger that has base damage as cold, okay, engraved knife, the obsidian dagger, really cool, the bloodletting dagger, 25% of spell mana cost converted to life cost, okay. This makes it so you don't spend as much mana, but you take the hit on your health. That is cool. Then you have the mail breaker, which breaks armor on critical hit. These are cool implicits for these daggers, brother. Do you think that other daggers like these ones are going to get cool implicits too? That will be really cool. Then you have the Chris knife, the parrying dagger, the arcane dirk, and the Sinkidia. Oh, brother, I also want to play traps and daggers and claws and all this bullshit. I want to play it all, brother. And those are the weapons, dude. If you want to check it out, just come to the Path of Exile 2 database. Those are the weapons that are missing. They already data mined all this bullshit and it looks fucking cool. Of course, I am hyped about all of this, but that Ultra Greatsword, that is like give it to me, give it to me. But what we know is coming in the next patch, almost for sure, we don't know it 100%, but we know it 99%, is Druid and Huntress. So Spears are 100% going to be added to the game. If my theory is right and claws are related to Druid, we are also getting claws. But that is still not confirmed. Guys, let me know in the comments below what you think all of this. Are you hyped up about all these weapons and skills? You don't give a fuck. Let me know everything in the comments below. What do you think about the Ultra Greatsword being added to the game? Let me know everything. I love reading comments even when they don't agree with me. Also remember to like the video, to subscribe to the channel, all that cool stuff, my dude. Guys, thanks for being here. You guys are fucking awesome. God bless ya. And remember, don't be afraid ever, because this is just a ride.